This was a really fun project. So I'm using photocopy paper. I copied some pictures on photocopy paper and they're just black and white. You could do this in color. I did choose black and white for my project. I am using the Mod Podge photo transfer medium. It's thicker than regular Mod Podge. I have done a project like this with regular Mod Podge. I did a recipe of my mom's on a cutting board and it worked fine as well. This photo transfer medium is a little bit thicker. So what I did was I put a piece of wax paper down, and on the side of the image, you put the Mod Podge just on the side of the image, and you give it a pretty even coat, and then you put it onto your surface, and you want to get out any bubbles. You want to make sure there are no bubbles, that it is completely flat. So I did use a roller, and you can use a credit card. I did find that it's better if you use the credit card or scraper in one direction. I did tear one of these pictures by using the scraper sideways. So I did 4 sides of this cube. It's a 5-inch cube that I do have in my store. However, it's out of stock right now. And I did request to be let known when it comes back, and I will let you guys know. Now, once you get all of the pictures on, you want to let it dry for 24 to 72 hours. Once you do that, you want to come back with some water and a sponge. So I got my sponge wet and I wrung it out. So you don't want to like soak your surface. You just kind of want to dab until the water gets into that paper. And then you start lightly rubbing, and you can see the layers of paper start to come off. So you want to do this slow. This is a patience project, I'll tell you, because I did 3 go rounds on each picture. I just wanted, if you rub too hard, you're going to remove the image. So you want to take your time and rub a little bit of the paper off at a time. So I would rub it, and then I would go to another side. And once they were dry, I would come back and do it again. So I did it 3 times. So you can see I'm just dabbing it until it gets a little bit moist. And then I start using my sponge to rub it, and I go sideways and up and down and circular and just rubbing that paper off. I did use my fingers at one point. You can just use your fingers to start rubbing it. That works as well. But again, you have to be careful, because the harder you rub, you might take the image off. So it's just really a patience project. You just need to take your time at it. But I think this is a really cute project because you can put pictures of your kids on it. You could put it on a coffee table. So I think it's a really fun project. When it was all done, when I got all the paper off, I did decide to seal it. So I'm using regular Mod Podge just to seal it. And I sealed all 4 sides of it. And then I dried them. And once that was dry, I wanted to put a transfer on the top. So I waxed my tops because I wanted to wax it because I want to eliminate any bleeding. So the wax acts as a barrier between your surface and the sticky transfer, and it helps eliminate any bleeding. So I'm using the Heart Nose transfer. That is 50% off right now. And I did put a link to everything I used except for the box in the comments or up in the description if you're interested. I think it came out really cute. I'm very happy with it. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Make sure you're following me if you're not. This would be a great wedding gift too, I think.